We're going to start with a little fire engine guy, right?
Yeah, well, one of these over here.
Oh, over here?
You know, you start with pull toys.
This is the train.
And you can't have a toy show without thinking or talking about Walt Disney. That is a Walt Disney train from Disneyland. Goes back quite a few years. I don't have all of these dated, but if I played with them, you know they're old. Now, pull toys, we have some exercise nuts here.
Is that Mickey?
This is Mickey Mouse.
Okay. When did you get that one?
I don't know if I got a date on it or not. Some of them I have dated. I don't know.
Okay.
This is back possibly in the 60s sometime.
All right.
Now,
what's next?
You shot this guy.
Yep,
already.
got the train.
You want to take that one and put him on or
now,
under
Ross, you can get rid of the ones we've done.
Table? Yeah. Now,
get rid of Mickey.
Grandma gave me these. I don't think they're dated either. That's a mistake I made. That's the one mistake I've made in my life. I didn't date these toys. Otherwise, I haven't made many mistakes. But these Easter bunnies are very active at times, and you...
Oh, I missed it. Do it again.
You're busy, see?
I missed it.
They go fast.
But anyway, he played with these before. When he was a kid.
Yeah.
Now,
Right.
this is a mouse that keeps all the kids awake and running and screaming when he gets really wound up. Where'd the key go? Oh, there it is.
Whoa. Whoa.
Well, you saw him as he went by. Now,
Nose dive.
He's coming after you. Sit him this way.
my dad, Ross's grandfather, considered himself quite a fisherman. And this turned out to be one of his favorite toys. I bought this for him, and I says it's the only way he can really learn to catch a fish. Well, now I'm embarrassed.
Oh, I see.
Roll over there, fish.
Very cute.
I like that one.
And then, of course, you have to have a fire engine to go with your fireman, and
Right off the counter there. Do you know where you got this one?
Look, check it out.
Oh, cool.
yeah, I think my brother gave me that, and that must have been back in the 20s sometime.
Wow.
It's an old one.
You're that old, huh?
No, I'm older. And here is, this one goes back, when I was in grammar school. This is what they called a spike. We put real sharp points on them, and you'd have these contests, and you would try to break the other guy's top. When you spin it, you'd throw it down, and you'd try to run that spike right into it. And sometimes you'd split them wide open, see. Here, just let Ross hold the camera a second.
Okay.
I think you've seen this.
Oh, yes. The California
Earthquake.
Canned earthquake.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you want to shut it off, you just put it with the red line on top, and then it won't.
Did that come out after the Northridge earthquake?
No, that came out after the Bakersfield earthquake
Oh. Which was?
in '52.
Uh-huh.
Now, I am quite an animal lover. This guy has been on TV, not this particular one, but a cousin of this one, has been on TV. I forget what the advertisement was, But he's quite a character. He gets kind of noisy at times. But you calm him down. That's enough.
What year did you get him?
I don't know, back 59 or... I think it was along about 59.
We can give approximate.
On his foot.
53.
Yeah, 1953.
Okay.
So he's been around. Now, you probably have seen this more than any of the rest of us. This always reminds me of my grandson Ross on his way to lunch. You watch the action there, and nothing disturbs him or bothers him, because he's going to lunch.
The wars.
Yeah.
The wars.
The wars.
Or breakfast. 1974, huh?
1974?
There's a lever there. That's it. Now, I managed to get 2 dogs from one litter. And it was quite a deal. Nobody would pay any attention to this dog, and this one everybody was enjoying. And all right, come on, show your stuff. Come on. That's a good dog. Sit up. Now I'll walk. That's enough. Show off. Okay, come on up. Sit up. That's all right. That's enough. Okay. Hey. That's enough. Now, this turned out to be the prize of the litter. This one was the runt of the litter. You can see the markings are similar and everything, but I keep this one on a leash because you never know what this dog's going to do. Pretty good dog, but you never know for sure what he's going to do. Oh, now. What are you doing? You trying to mess up this show?
Now, where'd you get these 2?
This I've had for, sometime back in the 70s. My dad gave me this one.
78.
Huh. 78.
When?
It says 78.
78, yeah. My dad gave me this one. And I showed him off one time at a toy show, and my cousin says, Ross, Billy, you know, Billy Engel. She said, Ross, I have a toy for you at home. He says, it's a mate to that dog. And so she dug this out of the closet.
Oh my God.
I used the 2 together as
Entertainment.
being from the same litter.
So this one's also from the 70s.
No, I don't know when she got that one.
Oh, okay.
But she gave it to me. It was, it was in the late 80s, early 90s when she gave me this
See
one.
what that little thing says.
But anyway,
Oh, can't see it.
Made in Hong Kong.
he's quite a dog anyway. He works now.
All right.
And he's a pretty good boy, really, but and when it starts happening, be sure that you get his face.
Uh-oh.
Come on. Don't be stubborn now, obstinate. See how he blushes?
That one's great. Now, where'd you get this?
I got that in 1960. Grandpa gave it to me. And
Your dad?
yeah, and Frankenstein spent a year up at BYU with Pat. We went up to see them after Christmas. She was living in a house up there. That sounds funny to say it that way, but it was a house that 9 girls rented, and they were all going to BYU, going to school. And so when I went up there, I just had to take Frankenstein to show him off, and they had to keep him. protector and so forth. And he stayed on the mantle there in the living room, big 2-story house. 9 girls lived in that house. And so Frankenstein spent a year at BYU. Didn't learn anything, but he spent a year there. And then
All right.
It's our drinker.
this was me when I had a problem. And I'm sorry, but this guy is just like me. He's getting so old. Used to be that smoke came out of his ears.
Oh, really?
But, well, you'll see why. I usually mix up some tea and put it in a bottle. And he pours it, drinks it, and it comes back into there, and
Oh, really?
it just recirculates. And notice his eyes. When he shakes his head, his eyes just about closed.
How old is that guy?
Well, he's just about the same age as Frankenstein.
Yeah.
I would say it was late 60s, early 70s.
All right.
Well, they're always trying to work out and keep themselves in shape. And as you can see, I'm partial to animals.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we put up with Ross. Now that guy stays just about as slim as Ross does. I don't know if Ross works that hard.
The little
or not.
hula hooper?
And then this guy, boy, he's a go-getter.
Oh, cute.
Oh, he doesn't.
I think he's been drinking with the bear.
Yeah.
I think the texture on the...
Yeah, texture something there.
Cute.
Now he's getting better.
Just needed some.
Now how do you stop him?
You have to flip the switch if you feel like.
Well, it's kind of scary.
They never bite. You just have to reach in and get a hold of them.
All right, so tell me where you got these monkeys.
Oh. Most of these are Christmas presents.
Yeah?
But I just don't, I don't know if I've got a date on here. Oh, here's one, 58.
This one says 1960.
60?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oops, he misses once in a while. What I meant to say was he makes it once in a while.
Not
Maybe
that
just
much.
the surface.
A while ago he was doing, you see, he didn't quite get far enough. His feet must be slipping or something.
What's the history of this one?
I really don't know.
It says the date on there.
It has?
Yeah, 65.
This one?
Sure.
Yeah, that's the one Ross used to play with.
Mm-hmm. Let's play that one.
It's a pull toy. And the thing that makes this unique is the gearing, the way he's rigged up to the wheels and everything. And I don't know. See if you can find a date on that.
Right.
I forget what it is. That's been around a long time.
Fisher Price Toys. 1936.
Wow, 36.
Fisher
And
Price.
It says the Energizer?
here is the guy you'll recognize right away. And I'm not advertising ever-ready batteries.
Cute.
In fact, speaking of ever-ready batteries, I may need some. Sounds like he's slowing down.
Yep.
Where he's going, you notice sometimes he'll hit and he'll back up, other times he'll just turn.
Mm-hmm.
And you just don't know where he's going, see. So, now, you got a quarter?
I got a quarter. One
Is that
quarter?
your trick?
No. You can either put a quarter in or push the button, so it's cheaper to push the button.
don't remember him saying that.
Did he light?
Yeah, right on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who got you that?
You guys did.
Oh.
96?
Don't you remember?
Yeah, I was kidding.
Yeah.
Gotta give a little
old
credit.
Darth Vader.
That one's been popular with the grandkids, huh?
When Donovan comes over, I've got to hide this. He would have it all over the yard. My sweetie in here. Fact is, I may go over tomorrow and see if I can find a book on this. Now, this was given to me by a lady by the name of, maybe you want to write it down.
You can say it. She'll write it.
Yeah, we'll get it on here.
You just say it.
Okay, Mrs. Ponton, Ponton, in Taft, saw my toy show at the High 12 Club here one day, and she came up to me afterwards and says, Mr. Anderson, says, I have a toy that I think you would thoroughly enjoy, and she says, I want to give it to you. She says, my aunt was given this toy when she was a nurse working for this doctor. The doctor was from France. And so one year he gave her this toy just as a gift. And she used to let me play with this when she was a little girl. And she said, my aunt gave it to me and I had it for my kids, and none of them thought anything about it. It didn't have long golden hair or anything, and they just didn't think much of the doll. But she says, I know that you would appreciate it. So she gave me this doll. I used it, demonstrated it, and it's a swimming doll. And when you wind her up, she swims.
Do you have any idea as far as the year?
This
When was it
toy was built in 1878. It was built for 2 years. It was designed and built by a French mechanician. Hey, that sounds good, doesn't it? But that's the way it's written up in the book. Now, the way I found out it was written up, the wife and I made a trip from here up to Idaho to visit a passel of our grandkids, and we took Lori along with us. And of course, all the kids in the family know Grandpa and his toys. So as we came through Hermiston, Oregon on the way home, Lori says, Grandpa, there's a doll and toy store. So Grandpa stops, makes a U-turn, and went back. And she had quite a display of dolls. And I asked her about the toys. Well, she had maybe 4 or 5 toys. She didn't have near as many as I do. And she says, I saw that written up in a magazine the other day. And her husband was standing there. He says, yeah. He says, we've got that magazine. He says, it's at home. So anyway, she says, well, Mr. Anderson, says, I don't know where or how you got it, but she says that's one of those toys that a dealer dreams about getting a hold of. And she said, she made the remark, I hope you have plenty of insurance on it.
And do you?
No. No, I really don't carry insurance on any of this stuff. I'm not in it for what it's worth. Now that sounds foolish. I don't know what this toy might be worth. It could be in the thousands of dollars. I don't know. I wouldn't take anything for it. You know, it's one of those things you don't know how to put a value on it. If somebody says, hey, I'll give you $100 for it, I wouldn't be interested. If they wanted to give me $10,000 for it, it might make me think, but I don't think I'd give it up. It's just one of those things. It's one in a million.
Hmm.
And they were only made for 2 years in France. And this doctor brought this over, and that's how I got a hold of it. See? Got the monkey, didn't he?
Want to get the monkey off his back?
So who's this guy? Grandpa?
Oh, that, I think Grandma gave me that one year, but I don't remember.
Get the monkey off his back, come on.
And what's his job?
He puts the fires out. When the parties get too hot, well, then we call on him.
Dunk. That's what he does, huh?
That's it. Now, let's see, we've got some more back there, haven't we, Ross?
Yep.
Rosie's mother, we took her up to Salt Lake City to visit Pat and Art and the kids, what few there were at the time. And Grandma saw this, and it just tickled the daylights out of her. And so she bought that for my toy that year. That woodpecker.
When was that?
Oh, good Lord, this was the late 60s.
Okay.
And, my teeth. I mean mine.
Grandpa, it's awful.
It is, really. You ought to have to live with teeth like that.
All right, I'm over here now.
This one probably won't hard to run this one on the carpet.
Let's see, no, it won't run too well in here, but
Where'd you get this one?
This is 1948.
is that what it's marked?
I believe so. Yeah, 1948.
Yeah. I think I bought it.
What kind of car is it?
No Model T. Yeah, and the smoke comes out of the radiator.
Oh, cool. That's really cool. Where'd you get it?
I bought it.
Do you remember where?
Oh, what was the name of that toy store?
Somewhere in California?
Yeah, down here on Chester Avenue.
Hmm.
Oh, the circus place?
May have been, yeah.
Okay, now we're 2/3 down on the battery.
We're running low.
Okay, here's,
Need this to sit it on?
yeah, just lay it.
Like that.
That's my clock that Scottish Rite gave me. Hippopotamus is after you.
You remember where you got that one?
No, I don't. I just really don't know. In the family gives me toys. You guys gave me Darth Vader, and Pat and Art always have something for me.
Okay, now tell me again how the toys thing started. Kind of briefly, but...
Well, it started out that my dad was playing with my brothers and my toys so much of the time that we didn't get a chance to play with them. And when we complained, my mother said, buy him a toy. So we started, and this was back in the, I would say 27 to 28, 1927 or 28. We started, each of us, buying Dad a toy, and he bought one for each of us. So there were 4 toys in our household every Christmas. And that's what got the toy thing started.
And what year did he get you the dog that pees?
The which?
The dog that piddles.
Oh, that one. That was in, let's see, Dad was 87 when he died. I must have received that about, well, he was born in 1892, and add 87 to 10 to 8, that would be
93. No, yeah.
Yeah.
So he...
No, no. Dad died in 78.
And that was the last toy he gave you before he died?
That was the last toy he gave me.
Okay.
So that was in 78 when I got that dog that fiddles.
Okay. So what's our next toy?
Okay. Well, Polly, want a cracker? You're going to have to speak up. That's better. Anyway, that's what I'm talking about. You're a nut. You probably won't show this, but you should see this one anyway.
It's cute.
Let's see this.
For dirty old men.
Bar of soap and a towel. Showed up.
You don't know where it came from?
That's a crab. I don't know who gave it to me even.
You even know when?
No.
All right.
Some people that have seen 89.
89.
What's this little... This is one... When did you get this one?
This little doll,
Mhm.
I must have been about, maybe 4 years old, 3 or 4. So that was in 1925. I was born in 22, so if I was 3 years old, it'd be 25.
Wow.
Cute.
I used to get around that good too.
What's this one?
Well, this is one that we should all learn from. If something bugs you, get rid of it.
Oh my gosh, I don't think I've ever seen that one.
Yes, sir. Don't let anything bug you.
That was from 1970.
Use the other hand. You can't see what this thing is on the inside of. You can't see what it is.
Oh. What is it?
It's a bug.
Oh, it's a...
Yeah, fire him up.
Ah.
1967, I think.
67?
Mm-hmm.
And where'd you get this guy from?
This, we had 4 of these one Christmas. I forgot to finish that story.
Yeah.
My dad shopped out of catalogs back east. What did you do with the switch, Ross?
Back there, back. Straight.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Now, Dad shopped out of catalogs back east. My brother lived down in Mission Viejo, and he shopped down there. And of course, I shopped here in Bakersfield. And we just thought that was the thing. And so, Christmas morning, we got out there to the folks. We started opening packages, and we wound up with, this is a replica of an old toy. Just a toy to play with.
So this one was made pretty recently.
This is fairly recent, fairly new, and it mimics the sound of a galloping horse.
That one doesn't get you smiling like the Frankenstein that drops his pants.
Yeah. And then
All right.
we have a newer fella who we may go see his cousin tonight.
This is definitely a 90s toy.
Yes, it is.
All right.
And then
Where'd you get...
this guy,
Oh, I like this guy.
this one I got for Christmas a year ago.
Okay.
I forget who oh, shut up. I forget who gave him to me. We gotta listen to him.
Don't have a choice, huh?
He won't shut up. But you may have to get close to hear this guy. But this is my old buddy.
We'll hear him.
I love chocolate.
He sounds like you.
Did he sound like he came through?
Yeah, oh yeah, he'll come through.
I love chocolate.
I do, too. Fact is, I gotta go kiss Grandma's hand.
Love chocolate.
I kiss Grandma's hand every night when she comes home from work.
Sweetest hands on the planet.
I love chocolate.
Okay,
And then we have the donkey.
Who?
The donkey? Isn't that a donkey?
Oh, no, I haven't run him yet, have I? Okay, here we go. Now this is to teach kids not to smoke. This is to show them how cigarettes are made so that they won't start smoking.
That's bad.